Left of the box. So, Stephen Harper, former Prime Minister of Canada. Melissa Lantsman, current Conservative MP in Parliament, tweeted this out. Peaceful protester wearing a pretend suicide vest at the rally in Toronto. No big deal. This morally bankrupt Liberal government has decided this is Canada they want. Everyone else hears your silence. Justin Trudeau. She's talking about this being a pretend suicide vest. It's a tool belt. And those are little smoke grenade thingies that are quite common at protests. They have colored smoke. That's what they do. They're not dangerous, I suppose, unless you launch one off and huff it in a bag or something. Then it could be dangerous, but that's not what a suicide vest looks like. And we have this racist as fuck MP accusing this person of wearing a pretend suicide vest. And she's currently in office. Remember, Sarah Jama, MPP, so, provincial as opposed to federal, got kicked out for saying, there should be a ceasefire. But quite literally, this is so racist. So fucking racist. And it's to the point. Some conservative commentators are saying, Pierre, you need to start getting your people in check because this is making you look really bad. Because there's the acceptable level of racism, and then there's just nuclear racism of accusing this innocent person here of wearing a pretend suicide vest. These are smoke bombs that are common at these sorts of events. And some people say, these are smoke canisters. You're deliberately exposing a Canadian who's done nothing to potentially targeted by your swarm of racists. Why do conservatives have to lie to make a point every single time? These are colored smoke canisters, like these ones. Ooh, gender reveal parties. Yay. So racist. And yet she's in office. Now, I don't know how many of you are fans of the TV show The Boys. I'm a huge fan of it. Storm Chaser is a Nazi in it. A Nazi who doesn't age. I'm not saying there's a resemblance, but there's a bit of a resemblance. That is some spot-on casting there. But you see, here's the thing. So she serves as a member of parliament for Thornhill, House of Commons. Lantsman is the first openly gay and first Jewish woman ever elected as Conservative MP. Oh, she's gay. Okay, sorry. She gets a pass then. She can be racist as fuck. Because she's gay. This is really making Pierre look bad if he can't get this type of racism kind of like overt, transparent racism under control in his cabinet. Because she's also been to other events, like right-wing. I featured one not too long ago. She goes to right-wing talking panel things. Horrible, horrible person here. And the thing is again, she's an MP. She's elected into office. That is federal level here in Canada. Member of Parliament. She represents Canada on the highest level. And she's tweeting this out. This is live. This hasn't been taken down. There's not even a community note on it yet, which is sad. And because she's an MP, that has, a certain sway. So already you have this right-wing dirty rag. I don't know. There's the Toronto Sun is about as right-wing as you can get. And with the whole conspiracy theories and things of that sort. And already, when protesters appear to wear suicide vests, it's a problem. And made a whole article about her calling this random person wearing a pretend suicide vest. if Pierre doesn't get, like, I kind of hope that they stay this overt then, because this will actually hurt Pierre's chances, because there's a certain level of racism that is expected, accepted, tolerated, and approved of within the Conservatives. This is going a bit far. This here is going just a bit far. And if he doesn't get this under control with his cabinet, this could actually hurt his chances. Because again, this is spreading. So we have this person here saying, peaceful Hamas supporters wearing symbolic suicide vests at the rally in Toronto. Don't make a big deal out of it. It's not. It's about demanding peaceful ceasefire. Ha ha. And then somebody's just pointing out that it's colored smoke. I said symbolic suicide vests. Hello. The issue is the idea behind it. Suicide vests are worn for mass killings of civilians. Honestly, I just feel sad for you and the people around you. So this is spreading all over the place because of what this MP is doing, and this person just responding to that saying, stop this fucking shit, you idiot. What the fuck is a symbolic suicide vest? First of all, man isn't even wearing a vest at all. It's an over-the-shoulder tool belt. Secondly, who made you the arbiter of this young man's intentions? Honestly, that's just nuts. Personally, I'd consult legal counsel if I were him. This is defamatory. Speaking of which, this person saying, and this is in reply to the Melissa Lantsman tweet, I know this young man, and this is Ortho? Yeah, I know this young man, and I'm going to tell him to sue you for defamation. He's literally wearing a tool carrier belt with colorful smoke flares that he's responsible for activating for visual effect during rallies. You are the violent one demonizing Arab men. Shame on you. And then this is a picture of that suicide vest that he's wearing, which, is meant for like tools and smoke canisters. Oh, it's waterproof too. Really handy. This is so bad that Emma from the Majority Report retweeted this of Ish saying, come on, Melissa, these are smoke flares with the colors of the Palestinian flag that they pop during protests. You should delete this immediately. This is even catching the attention of the Majority Report folks. If only they had somebody on their staff who knew more about Canadian issues that could chime in on this. How much more overt and racist do you have to be? This is just so beyond the pale. And where is Pierre on this? Where is Pierre saying, yeah, I don't agree with her statement? Where's Pierre saying, should probably take that down? Or saying that this person here is just, taking advantage of his right to protest here in this country, and that, this type of demonizing of him isn't appropriate. He's just partaking in his democratic right as a Canadian to go on to a protest. Like, where is Pierre saying, well, we'll get more to him in a minute, but wow. Because, yeah, this young man now is a target for all of her radical, racist, rabid right-wingers to go after. And I hope he does sue her. But there needs to be calls within the government, not just from the Conservatives, but from Justin Trudeau. I'm hoping to hear something soon because, granted, this has only been out for a day. Maybe I've missed it. Maybe he has said, tisk tisk. But this needs to come down. Pierre needs to call her out. Justin Trudeau needs to call her out. This is unacceptable from an elected representative. Like, our politics are just becoming so polarized. We'll get to that in a minute. And this can't be okay. We can't start letting people in our government get away with shit like this. People crack down hard on the one MLA in BC, what was her name? Sheila Robinson, who was basically saying, oh yeah, Palestine was nothing more than a crappy piece of land. Sure, a few 100,000 people were there, but it was nothing but a crappy piece of land when it was handed over to Israel. So much pressure was put on her, she had to step down. She wasn't kicked out of caucus, but she did have to step down because of the pushback she was getting. Now, it's more effective with somebody like her because it's her constituents, the people who voted her in, that were most likely pushing back. Do you think Melissa's rabid right-wing, radical right-wingers who voted her in are going to push back against this? Do you think they're going to demand that she step down? After all, she's gay, so she gets away with a lot. Yeah. She gets a pass on a lot.